So this is essentially an exercise in imagination or visualization. It's about subjecting your fears, worries, negative or painful thoughts to a sort of outside scrutiny, and how that can significantly decrease how potent they are. Choose a time when you're sitting down somewhere, or when you're about to go to bed, or any time when you can devote your whole attention to this exercise. It works like this. First, you need to envision some kind of wise, affirmative audience, like a panel or a committee or something that is there to observe your thoughts and your feelings. But this panel needs to be made up of people who are very friendly and extremely perceptive and wise. You could picture them as the highest angels Swedenborg describes, or the beings of light from near-death experiences, or just some group of very educated, loving people. Or even people that you know that you'd want to have there that are in some kind of enlightened state at the time. The point is, this group is wise and loving. So you're picturing them, and now, anytime anything comes into your mind, a thought, a feeling, and especially a worry or a fear, imagine yourself somehow taking it and presenting it to them. And they look at it, study it, and understand it. They identify every aspect of it, what components it's made of, what underlying assumptions it feeds off of, how much you understand or don't understand it, and what misconceptions it feeds off of. They know what love in you this concept attacks. They know precisely why it's important to you. They know the substance it's made from. They know the intent or purpose behind it. They know whether this thing came into your mind to intentionally try to hurt you, or if it's trying to help you, or if it's just chatter. They completely grasp the thing and all its implications, and they're totally not fazed by it. They don't buy into the ideas that it's selling. They're not worried by the fact that it's in your mind. They're just calmly taking note of it, like it's research. So that's the exercise. You just repeat that every time something new comes up. In my experience, there are several benefits to it. First of all, by imagining our concepts, our fears as something finite, something with elements or components, it demystifies them. It takes away their sprawling, nebulous nature that makes them so hard to reject. Also, just noting that they are a thing that came into your head helps, because negative thoughts and feelings get their power from getting you to focus on the problem they present, rather than the fact that they presented a problem in the first place, therefore that they are entries worthy of suspicion. Also, I find that the act of presenting the thoughts and feelings to the panel is therapeutic, because when worries or fears show up on a micro scale, they're obviously presenting a problem, and your system can't really relax unless you give them some kind of response. And I find showing them to the committee provides that response and lets me relax tension around them, because I did something. Finally, the panel itself is a reminder that there is a higher perspective than our own. That things that seem undefeatable or insurmountable to us, things we don't think we could get past or heal from, don't seem that powerful to everyone. That there is a force on our side that is completely not worried about it. It's a lot like the worries of a child are to us. Even though we may feel compassion for the fear that kid is going through, we're not worried about what they're afraid of. We know that there's not a monster in the closet. So obviously, you don't know what these perceptions that panel is getting about your worry are. But if you just imagine that they know it, you may get a feeling of what it might be. Nothing you can put into words, but more of a, I don't know the answer, but there is a good answer to this. And just acknowledging that in itself can be surprisingly comforting. So there you go. There's a technique that's been helpful to me. Take it, use it, improve on it. Hope you can get something good out of it.